Elle est partie. Salut tout le monde, c'est Kero. J'espère que vous allez bien. Et oui, ça y est, Quiet nous a lâché, nous a abandonné, mais elle s'est sacrifiée pour Big Boss. Donc attendez, je vais arrêter la cassette pour éviter les droits d'auteur, n'est-ce pas? Merde. Hop, voilà, pardon. Donc je vous disais, ouais, j'espère que vous allez bien, et rappelez-vous lors de l'épisode précédent, donc l'épisode 73, Quiet s'est sacrifiée pour Big Boss. Elle a parlé anglais, et puis comme elle est infectée par le parasite des cordes vocales, la souche anglaise, donc du coup je pense qu'elle va mourir, enfin du moins on n'en sait pas plus, mais peut-être s'il y a un vaccin pourrait s'en sortir, mais bon, ça paraît compromis, n'est-ce pas? Et ouais, c'était un épisode riche en action, riche en émotions. J'ai même versé ma petite larme, vous avez vu. Enfin voilà quoi. Même si j'ai déjà vu cette cinématique plein de fois, c'est le fait d'être en let's play, de jouer et tout, c'était un truc de fou quoi. Enfin bref, aujourd'hui, mesdames et messieurs, c'est l'épisode 74 et c'est l'épisode non pas final. Voilà, c'était n'importe quoi. Bref, ouais, c'est pas l'épisode final parce que j'ai décidé de faire quelques missions secondaires pour vous faire écouter les dernières cassettes. Vous voyez qu'il nous en reste 12 normalement. Ouais, c'est ça, 12. Donc selon la durée, soit ça va être un épisode assez long, soit assez court. Vous voyez qu'il y a des cassettes sur Quiet, donc peut-être on en saura plus. Ouais, donc ça dépend de la durée des cassettes, donc ça risque d'être long, encore un long épisode, mais je compte vous faire écouter toutes les cassettes qui restent, puis la prochaine fois s'attaquer à l'épisode final, et puis vous faire un épisode bonus pour les autres cassettes qu'il y aura à la fin du jeu, parce que oui, il y en aura d'autres, donc voilà, bref. Mais avant de partir, je vais vous en faire écouter une dans l'hélico, et puis je vais tout améliorer à fond, tout ce que je peux améliorer. Voilà, vu qu'on approche de la fin, je me suis dit, allez, YOLO, on améliore tout, on est des fous. Donc je vais vous faire écouter celle-là, pourquoi Quiet a-t-elle disparu. Donc voilà, on risque d'en savoir plus quoi, tout simplement. Allez, à tout de suite.
Boss, we've gone over the prisoner transport log you found. Quiet was grabbed by the Soviets and moved to Lamar Khatte Palace. They lost a lot of men to her. Can't blame them for wanting payback. But why did she just let herself get captured?
I think it is time you knew. Quiet was carrying vocal cord parasites. The English strain, to be precise. The third English pair. Skullface was using her as a vector. An ace in the hole if his assassination plan failed. I knew it. But Quiet chose not to speak. She told me the situation in Diné, Navajo, the only language to which the parasites do not react. If you found out, she could not remain among you. And yet, she refused the Wolbachia treatment. Why? Because part of her still wanted revenge. Against you. Revenge against the boss? In order to stay here, she took a vow of eternal silence. But then, that sudden mutation showed this was not enough. As long as the parasites were inside her, she could not predict what might happen.
And that's why she took off? Sacrificing herself to make sure the English strain died with her?
Maybe. Or maybe she only wants to infect the world. Whatever her plan, we can't let her go free. The vocal cord parasites are the last of Skullface's legacy. It's up to us to erase it. Boss, the targets are Quiet and the English strain she's carrying. Your objective is to extract her. But if worst comes to worst, she may have to be eliminated. Both her and the parasites.
We don't know for sure what Quiet's up to, but we need to secure her ASAP. She's being held at Lamar Khatte Palace. Make your way there.
Ok, donc ça parlait avant que l'épisode, enfin avant que ça devienne chaud dans l'épisode suivant. Donc ça parlait de Quiet, comme quoi elle avait le parasite et tout, donc il fallait l'extraire et tout. Donc ça s'est passé avant. Donc là je suis en train d'améliorer tout et n'importe quoi. Je me dis vas-y, c'est la fin. Bouteille gris-gris, c'est quoi? C'est un mélange spécial de plantes. Tirer, garder les animaux sauvages. Bon, on s'en fout. Le C4. De toute façon, on n'a pas assez de pim là pour tout ça. Donc bon. Même pour les boîtes, on n'a pas assez. Ok. Camo furtif, on s'en fout. Tiens, on va améliorer le cigare fantôme. On s'en est jamais servi, on s'en est servi, je crois, une ou deux fois au début, puis après, j'ai dit, vas-y, on s'en fout. Hop, voilà. On s'en fout. Ça aussi, je crois, je m'en suis pas servi, ça non plus. Oh, il y a plein de trucs. C'est quoi ça? Mélange spécial de plantes médias. Mode réflexe. Bon, on va prendre. Hop. Voilà. Je vous en faire écouter une dernière, le temps que j'améliore le reste et... Une dernière cassette, pardon. Le temps que j'améliore le reste. Ah, du coup, on n'a plus de cassettes importantes, tout le reste. Enfin, si c'est des cassettes importantes, il y a des fois des infos importantes. Comme par exemple le message de Quiet et tout. Mais quand c'est affiché en blanc, c'est moins important que ceux qui sont en jaune. Je crois que j'avais dit ça au début de Let's Play. Mais bon, c'est pour le rappeler un petit peu. Donc je vous dis à tout de suite.
I did not choose to be quiet. I wanted to express my feelings to you.
Please specify a project.
If only we shared a common tongue. Vengeance was what drove me to them. The only language left to me. Revenge. But the words we shared... No, that was no language at all. That is why I chose the language of gratitude instead.
Please
And go back to
specify a
silence.
project.
I am quiet. I am the absence of words.
Specify a project.
I am quiet. I am absence of the words. Putain, j'ai encore eu des frissons à la cassette là, rien qu'à rappeler le dernier épisode et tout. Ah là là. Ce jeu quoi. Bon, je pense qu'on a à peu près tout amélioré. On n'a plus assez de pim pour le reste, c'est dommage. Mais bon, on n'en aura pas forcément besoin, donc bon, c'est pas tellement grave. Bref, cette fois-ci, on est parti pour l'émission secondaire. On a un petit peu tout amélioré. On va commencer par celle-là. Allez, hop.
Please select a landing
On
zone.
va atterrir pas loin,
Heading
ici.
to Central Africa.
Oui, je veux bien. Alors, ici on va reprendre le sniper. Ici, niveau 3, niveau 4. Ah bah c'est bon. Arme secondaire. J'ai bien envie de reprendre le petit pistolet. Pour changer. Allez, hop, on reprend le petit pistolet. Arme de soutien. Grenade fumée. Bon, ça c'est bon. Objet. Cigare fantôme. Ok. Ça on est bon. Du coup, choix coéquipier. Eh ouais, il n'y a plus Quiet. C'est triste. On va prendre D-Dog du coup. Choix personnage, bah on est bon. Et on est parti. Je regarde un petit peu le chrono. Ok. Bon, ça va être un épisode où je vais pas encore beaucoup parler vu que je vais vous faire écouter toutes les cassettes. J'espère que vous m'en voudrez pas. Puis comme ça me permettra de me concentrer un petit peu plus. Pas faire de bêtises. Allez. Ok. Aussi, je l'ai pas dit avant de lancer cet épisode, j'en ai profité pour faire un aller-retour à la Moverbase pour prendre une petite douche parce que ouais, il était couvert de sang et tout, c'était pas beau à voir. Après tout ce qui s'est pris dans la gueule, à l'épisode précédent pour sauver Quiet. Et après c'est elle qui nous a sauvés. Enfin bref. Même ici c'est beau l'Afrique. D'ailleurs l'épisode bonus, je pense pas que je ferai des missions secondaires en faisant écouter les cassettes. Je pense que j'irai me balader un petit coup en Afghanistan et un petit coup en Afrique, enfin on verra. Histoire de bien clôturer ce let's play. Et j'ai dit l'épisode bonus il sera en non répertorié. Donc du coup, eh ben, on va commencer tout de suite. C'est un petit peu plus bas encore. Ouais, donc normalement ça devrait aller assez vite, je pense. Donc ce qui s'est passé dans le laboratoire, mutation dans le laboratoire des parasites qui contrôlent les gens. Donc ouais, ça va reparler un petit peu des parasites. Donc je vous dis, ben on se retrouve à la fin de l'épisode pour conclure. Je vais pas parler du tout entre les cassettes, donc voilà. Allez, à tout de suite.
The whole idea of the vocal cord parasites was that they'd only copulate once exposed to a specific language over time. But the parasites infecting our men in the laboratory laid their eggs straight away. The larvae were eating their lung tissue almost immediately. What kind of mutation was it?
Those who were infected and cured still carried the vocal cord parasites in their throats. They were still there, but the males had been rendered female by the Wolbachia, and copulation could not occur. So we thought, but it is the Wolbachia that mutated.
Not the parasites?
You remember I told you the Wolbachia attempts to maximize its number of female infected hosts?
Yes, hence the male-to-female transformation.
Precisely. But other Wolbachia strains use different methods. Cytoplasmic incompatibility, killing the males, and parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis? Aphids? Aphids use that to reproduce via females only.
Very good. The females lay their eggs without a male present, creating clones of themselves in explosive numbers. Parthenogenesis was originally a means for an organism to take maximum advantage of abundant resources by increasing its numbers. Certain strains of Wolbachia force this to occur, to create more and more infected females.
And that's why our men develop symptoms in the blink of an eye.
Wolbachia causing parthenogenesis is common in parasitic wasps. Of course, the Wolbachia I introduced to your men did not have this characteristic, but I believe the mutation, whatever it was, caused it to force parthenogenesis in its host, the vocal cord parasites. The Wolbachia we used to prevent egg laying became the agent of limitless reproduction.
There's something else. The symptomatic infected in the laboratory all wanted to get outside, even knowing there was napalm waiting for them out there. You said the parasites made them act that way, but parasites controlling humans. Is it possible?
Parasites altering the host's behavior is a common occurrence in the world of nature. Long ago, the vocal cord parasites had this ability. But even I never foresaw they might control humans. Until I heard the things your man said.
You mean the reason? The bit about, I'm not a snail.
Yes. Among parasitic worms, there is a genus called Leucochloridium that uses snails as intermediary hosts. As you know, snails prefer dark, gloomy environments. But once parasitized by the Leucochloridium, they desire to be in the light. And that is not all. The parasitic worms thrust themselves into the snail's antennae, making them swell to abnormal size. The snail, meanwhile, frantically wiggles its antennae, as the parasites squirm inside. The swollen, wriggling antennae soon resemble caterpillars.
I don't get it.
It is so they can be eaten by birds. Leucochloridium needs a bird as its definitive host. To breed, they require their snail host to be snapped up by a predator. So they make the humble snail appear to be a delicious caterpillar and lead it to somewhere in open sight.
So you mean the staff trying to get outside
Was so the birds could pick at them. The parasites altered their mental state, making them crave higher places and to be outdoors. I can only surmise that both the Wolbachia and the parasites mutated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Parasites infected humans. Their hosts were birds. What we saw in the laboratory was some throwback to that time. The parasites attempting to make birds their intermediary hosts.
sounds insane.
A praying mantis that is host to a parasitic hair worm.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Just so the hair worm can lay its eggs in water. Rats infected with Toxoplasma gondii lose their instinctive caution and run right up to cats. Just some of the many ways parasites control the host.
But we're humans. Surely our minds are too complex for that.
I thought just the same. Free will is what makes us human, so it never occurred to me that the parasites could be controlling the symptomatic. But the mood, the will of a person can be easily affected by the balance of their cerebral substances. Take the toxoplasma I mentioned. It does infect humans, and it is thought the infected develop a more reckless attitude.
But to think that mutations occurred in both the Wolbachia and its parasite hosts.
Your observation is most apt. Both mutations occurring at once indicates the presence of a powerful mutagen.
I see. Keep working on narrowing down what it was.
I want to thank you, Code Talker. Your pinpointing the cause of the vocal cord parasite's mutation enabled us to purge an enemy from Mother Base.
You mean that scientist?
Yeah, I was convinced he betrayed us, but I was wrong. He was never on our side to begin with. So ultimately, there was no traitor among us. And yet I made everyone distrustful with my talk of spies. The end result being men turning on each other in the laboratory.
You must not blame yourself. They were all infected with the mutated strain. The outcome would have been the same.
You know, we defeated Skullface, but it didn't lessen our pain. It's a pain we'll never be rid of. I see that now, but I thought I could burn it away. In the end, all I burned was our own men.
Infectious diseases, parasites. Without such foreign enemies, the immune system will start attacking the body, developing allergies and autoimmune diseases. The same is true of organizations.
You're right.
But I do not deserve to rebuke you.
Analysis complete.
So, as if putting me on stage to sing was not enough, Miller even expected me to write the lyrics. He even said he had thought of the title already. Love Deterrent. if he had done the hard part. Deterrence, love, deterrence. Deterrence is when nuclear weapons prevent war.
He's coming too. Roger that.
But it was too late to complain, so I just sat and listened to the tape of Miller's backing guitar and the professor's melody over and over again. I guess the melody is more Professor Galvez's creation than Miller's, but on the whole, I think it is actually...
You gotta extract him.
First, it goes for your heart with a sorrowful opening, but then you feel revitalized as the song goes on. Miller grew up in post-war Japan. Maybe that is why the song has that kind of balance. Long ago, I heard some Japanese music called enka, I think. It sounded this way, but I wonder why it has to sound sad in the first place. Miller called it love deterrence. Doesn't that mean he had a love song in mind? All I see of Miller and women is the way he fools around with a lot of them at once. But maybe he has had his heart broken too. And what about me? I found myself thinking about Chico and Snake as well. I know Chico has a crush on me, so naturally he should come to mind. But why Snake? He saved me, and I feel indebted to him. But I thought that was all he meant to. Why does my heart flutter?
That's the target.
It is embarrassing to be unable to control this emotion. There has to be a way to suppress it, to forget it. But that is what love deterrence is. With that thought in mind, I went to my desk and began to write and write. Just 3 days
He's
left.
coming too. Roger that.
Development complete.
I finally had a decent draft of the lyrics, so I showed them to Professor Galvez first. He liked them. He said I had done a superb job capturing the sense of a young girl's troubled heart. There were 1 or 2 lines I thought needed brushing up, so although he said lyrics aren't my specialty at first, he gave me some advice. Everything he said made perfect sense. When I tried putting in his changes, they made the song feel deeper, more sincere. That is the professor for you. He always has the answer. With the lyrics finished, I was ready to show Miller. He does not often take things seriously, but all of a sudden, he would say, "Paz, you have the soul of an Enka songwriter." And I did not even listen to Enka all that much. Maybe I am pretty talented after all. But still, it took so much time to write the lyrics that there is hardly any time left to rehearse before Peace Day. The 3 of us rushed into the makeshift practice studio on Mother Base to see how we sounded together. Miller strummed away with a big smile on his face. I sang the main melody, and Professor Galvez improvised a backup melody. I know the professor is smart, but is there anything he cannot do? And Miller's guitar playing sounded a lot better now that he stopped singing. But I can hardly criticize his voice. I thought I had learned the song well enough listening to the tape as I wrote the lyrics, but I had trouble with the pitch and kept missing the rhythm. I have to practice, but there is almost no time left. It is just 3 days until Peace Day. Wait, I thought there were 3 days left before. I went and checked today's date with Miller and the professor. The date has not changed. It is the same day. Something is strange. Am I reliving the same day?
Development complete.
Peace Day never came. Every morning I wake up expecting it to come, but it is always 3 days away. That cannot be it. I have not woken up at all. It is just a dream. It is all a dream. I am in it, and you are in it too. I am the dreamer, but you are having my dream. Do you get it now? You do, don't you? Peace Day never came. With 3 days left, I followed my orders from Cypher and launched the operation. I hijacked Zeke. I fought Snake. I lost and was thrown into the ocean. I survived, but I was captured by Cypher. How happy I would have been if they had let me die then and there. But wishes do not come true. We just cling on to our dreams, our phantoms, mine and yours.
You gotta extract him.
One is coming to an end. After all, you have figured it out now. You can kill Skullface, murder Huey, slaughter Zero, burn the whole world down, and it still won't bring me back. Me, or any of the dead. And that was our business. War. We bought our daily bread with money paid to us for killing. Maybe us getting killed was just balancing the scales.
Analysis complete.
You know, Mother Base was never the heaven we wanted it to be. But I was still happy to have lived with everyone there. It was such a short time. Such a hypocritical peace. But while
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
So, I hope I am not the only one who looks back on those days with happiness. There is more to remember than hatred and rage. But of course, this is you thinking that I should think that. It is no mystery now. I am just a phantom. A fragment of the mind you have lost. The real me died a long time ago. But even so, more so, I can tell what you are really feeling.
Analysis complete.
The real emotion that is locked away at the bottom of your heart. Let it fly out. Let it guide you. Live. I think it is my job to tell you that. That is why I exist. So this tape is the last one. Once you are done listening to it, I am one phantom limb that will be gone for good. My flesh, my bones, joining the silt on the ocean floor. But do not forget, as long as you remember me, I will always live within you. Not a phantom limb or a phantom anything, as part of your heart. I will always be your angel of peace. So I know exactly how to finish. Say peace.
I have spoken enough. Your men can take it from here. Will you permit me to rest? Have something to eat?
I thought you don't eat.
I can subsist without food. But there is more to the act of eating than nourishment. We receive nature's blessings and reaffirm our part in it. And in doing so, we express our gratitude.
Sorry, it's, hearing you say you don't need to eat and that you're part of nature in the same breath. Anyway, what can we get you? Not exactly a 5-star restaurant, but the kitchen's used to serving a lot of different appetites.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Even we Dinne have become Americanized. I eat them often back home.
go? Well, as far as symbols of the American Empire go, hamburgers are pretty good. The victory of capitalism. Your people suffered so much at the hands of America. And you asked for hamburgers.
He's coming too. Roger that.
But I do not see hamburgers as an accomplice. A single dish, providing a balanced helping of nature's blessings. Meat, grain, and vegetable. How could anyone hate such a magnificent thing?
Says the guy who can survive on photosynthesis. Balance has nothing to do with it. You just like a good burger.
That is also true. Be warned, though. I have very high standards.
Don't worry. I do too. All right then. One good old-fashioned all-American icon coming up.
I look forward to it.
You gonna extract him?
I hope you got a better hamburger this time, Kazuhira.
Right. Well,
The last one was lacking in every way. The patty was too thin, the bun too dry, and the lettuce days old at best.
hey, that was 100% all-beef patty, and no shortening in the bun either.
Nature's blessings, unadulterated, in hamburger form. Is that it? But when taste falls short, so does our gratitude to nature. Making such precious blessings unpalatable is sacrilege.
I hate to admit it, but I think you're right. I should have known better than to settle for second best. That's why I had him run some more R&D, develop a new burger. In fact, one of our researchers just dropped by with the latest results. Here it is. See how you like this?
We shall see indeed. I thank you for this bounty, Mother Earth.
So, what's the verdict?
Not bad.
And?
But it does not hold a candle to what I ate back home.
Everyone's a critic. Damn it. I was sure the Kobe beef, but maybe we didn't have enough. If we had any more, we're cutting into our profits.
Profits?
We'll be taking a loss on every unit.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Oh, anyway, I'll be back with another round of product.
I will be waiting. Did you say product?
Feeling hungry, old timer?
Old timer. I do not get hungry, no. But you have a new hamburger?
You guessed it. And this time we used lamb.
Lamb?
You're not a lamb kind of guy?
A hamburger is made of beef. Who ever heard of a hamburger without beef?
Yeah, but we gotta stay fresh. Stand out from our competition.
You're what?
Just give it a try.
If you say so.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Not bad. But I cannot call this a hamburger.
I thought we were onto something this time. Maybe the problem is that it looks like a regular hamburger. Gotta think outside the box. Too much baggage if they come in expecting just another burger. Let's see. Cotton candy,
To make it look like a sheep? Yeah.
Just a minute. You really think people would eat that? What is it you are planning? Are you using me? A taste tester?
Analysis complete.
A one-man focus group?
Well, actually, I've already started. I got a place called, Miller's Maxi Buns.
You are kidding me.
Well, to be honest, business hasn't been great. No one seems to like my, buns.
The Ocelot said Diamond Dog's budget did not add up.
You gotta extract him.
You don't mean to tell me?
What? No. Our black budget's got it all covered. I'm not embezzling GMP or anything. Still, let's not say anything to Snake, okay?
Very well. However, Kazuhira, it takes more than premium ingredients and a clever recipe to satisfy the palate.
Okay, so what do we do?
The palate seeks one thing: chemical additives.
Chemical additives.
There is nothing mysterious or spiritual about good flavor. The tongue simply identifies specific amino acids, which the brain then recognizes as appealing. Therefore, all that is needed is to chemically isolate those amino acids and incorporate them into your products. To be clear, I speak of flavor. The rest.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extreme. Do not forget that I am a scientist after all,
Development project has been
and
added.
using science for the benefit of others is a joy. In seeking coexistence with nature's blessings, not everything can remain in its natural form. When we fall ill, we must be treated. Otherwise, that very nature could cost us our lives. Agriculture is one of nature's many blessings. But through that process, we damage the surrounding vegetation.
Yeah. Whether it's a massive farm or a tiny field, we always leave our mark on the land.
The same is true of parasites and for food preparation. If tapeworms in the raw meat of another animal enter the human body, they roam around trying to find their usual habitat, sometimes even eating away at the brain in their confusion. So in looking through a scientific point of view, you see...
He's coming too. Roger that.
Yes, it is also sometimes necessary to eliminate certain parasites, or selectively use or even modify others. Alternatively, we could say that if a man is part of nature, the work he does is also part of it. What is important is the balance.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, old-timer. You really opened my eyes. I fooled myself into thinking people today wanted high-quality, all-natural goods. But my favorite burgers were never about that. What they want is something like the first burger I had in America when I went to meet my dad. A Frankenburger loaded with additives. That's the America I knew and loved. I'll be back in a jiffy, old-timer. My next burger's gonna knock your socks off.
Kazuhira, wait. What is important is how we balance the... quick for a one-legged man. Frankenburger. What kind of a dive did your old man take you to?
Development complete.
Rise and shine, old-timer. It is complete. I had our best and brightest working overtime, fine-tuning the greatest burger the world has ever known. I call it the chemical burger.
What on earth is that color?
Now, don't judge a burger by its color. Go on, try it.
I am not very hungry.
What? Oh, I get it. Now, sure, it's loaded with additives, but each one's been approved by the WHO for human consumption. Come on, one little bite's not gonna kill you.
Are you sure of that? Fine.
Well, what do you think?
You gonna extract him?
It's perfect. Right. This takes me back to the taste of my youth. The neon signs on the mother road. Oh, I can see them now.
So, what do you think of our signs now? And it doesn't just taste great. You won't believe how cheap it is to make. It's because it's pumped up with preservatives. It won't spoil easily in regions lacking refrigerated storage or transportation infrastructure. This bad boy could even solve Africa's hunger problem.
Excuse me?
People will no longer fight over food or find reason to hate one another. Mankind will come together, reunited between these fluffy buns. Forget Pax Americana. Say hello to Pax Hamburgana.
Pax Hamburgana.
Skullface thought that destruction was the way to free the peoples of the world from American imperialism. But this is different. Tackling something head-on just makes for more conflict. Only by uniting the world can its various inhabitants truly become free. Having lived as an American parasite as long as I have, I know what I'm talking about. The chemical burger is poised to be the greatest liberating force the world has ever known.
An ethnic liberator. Burger.
Now all I need is a better brand image, starting with a name. Gotta run, old-timer. I'll catch you later.
Bon, ok, bah ça y est, toutes les cassettes ont été finies de passer. Et là, les dernières avec les hamburgers de Miller et tout, à chaque fois ça me fait rire ça. Donc il teste, en fait Code Talker voulait manger des hamburgers et à chaque fois il lui disait non, ça j'aime pas, et jusqu'au dernier, au truc bien... Putain, je l'ai pas vu lui. Jusqu'au truc bien chimique et tout, il lui a dit bah ça j'aime bien et tout, et du coup Müller veut aller le commercialiser dans le monde et tout, devenir populaire avec son hamburger et tout, c'est n'importe quoi. Chaque fois ça me fait marrer ça. Oh. C'est qui me voit là? Vas-y, viens par là, toi, je vais te choper les fesses. Donc je finis de nettoyer tout ça, puis après on s'arrêtera là. Je sais pas combien de temps va faire l'épisode. Bon, toi tu me saoules. Hop, au revoir. C'était pas mal, toi. Il y en a qui sont là-bas, mais bon, ah non, ça c'est des animaux, ça, je crois. On va juste finir ce mec là. On prendra les ressources et tout ici. Vas-y, viens par là toi. Hop. Ok. Ce côté bon, ouais. Hop. Donc je le futonne. D'ailleurs je vais demander à D-Dog de le futonner. Tiens, chope-le. Pendant que moi je récupère ça. Allez. Tu peux récupérer s'il te plaît? Merci. Hop. On va fouiller là-dedans. Ça se trouve il y a des trucs. Voilà. Pas un petit diamant qui traîne ici. Non. Bon. Bah écoute, on a fait le tour, on a réussi à extraire le soldat hautement qualifié, à écouter toutes les cassettes qui restent. On va prendre ça aussi. Voilà. Et on va appeler l'hélico. Rendez-vous. ici. Maintenant que c'est nettoyé. Et donc ben j'espère que cet épisode vous aura quand même plu. Voilà, il n'aura pas été exceptionnel, mais bon, il fallait que je vous fasse écouter les dernières cassettes, même si ça a été interrompu par les radios des soldats et tout. Donc j'espère que vous comprenez un petit peu l'anglais, parce que sinon c'est vrai que si vous devez lire à chaque fois les sous-titres pour comprendre, c'est assez chiant. Mais bon, j'ai pas trop le choix. Soit c'est ça, soit je vous l'ai fait écouter dans l'hélicoptère à rien foutre, et ça va pas être passionnant l'épisode, donc je préfère être en mission et qu'il y ait du que vous ayez un visuel quoi sur quelque chose d'intéressant. Tiens, viens par là toi. Petit oiseau. Attendez. Je l'ai eu normalement. Ah mais il tombe pas à chaque fois. Parce que comment voulez-vous le récupérer là-haut lui? C'est impossible. Par contre, comment tu vas faire pour atterrir? Il y a les cadavres ici à côté et tout, c'est très glamour où est-ce que tu te poses, hein. L'hélico, je peux pas dire, mais... Allez, on retourne dans l'hélico et on met un terme à cet épisode. Et la prochaine fois, on s'attaque à l'épisode final, les amis. Et oui, ça y est, ça me fait mal, presque mal de terminer ce let's play tellement que je kiffe ce jeu, sérieux. J'ai pas envie de le finir. C'est pour ça que j'ai fait cet épisode en plus, parce que normalement ça aurait été l'épisode final. Parce que là il n'y a rien d'autre à faire. Mais bon, moi j'ai fait écouter toutes les cassettes, il y en aura moins à vous faire écouter pour l'épisode bonus, c'est déjà ça. Mais là cette fois-ci, la prochaine fois, pour l'épisode 75, on s'attaque à la dernière mission. Alors c'est architecte, c'est quoi ça? A construit toute plateforme disponible pour Mover. J'avais pas débloqué ce succès-là? Ah bon? Pourtant je crois que j'avais construit toutes les plateformes la première fois que j'ai joué. Peut-être pas en fait, je sais plus. Je ne sais plus. Bref. Bon, comme je vous disais, j'espère que cet épisode vous aura plu, voilà, que vous aurez bien compris toutes les cassettes, et j'y reviendrai la prochaine fois pour l'épisode final là-dessus, sur ces cassettes. N'hésitez pas à laisser un petit commentaire, un petit like, et je vous retrouve très bientôt pour l'épisode final. Yeah! Allez, portez-vous bien tout le monde, restez zen, ciao!